Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, we're going to be getting ready with the goodies that I received in a friend mail. Oh my gosh, guys. Well, actually, it's not the bottom palette. That bottom palette is the BoxyCharm palette, but I had them all stacked together. But anyway, here, we'll drop that one down. Look at all the goodies a good friend of mine sent. I just can't get over, if you didn't see that video, here is two more things. And then there's two small things over in the basket. But if you did not see that video, it's really short, really sweet. Just go check out the little haul video. She did send a full bottle of Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. And as I said in that video, I used to use this back in the day when I worked at Belk's, because I could get it for very cheap because I got a discount on it. And for doing applications, getting credit applications, we got like play money, so we could spend it on stuff we wanted in the store. I did use this last night, and we're going to try it and see. My skin has changed over the years. I'm not as oily as I used to be. It seems like the perimeter of my face has gotten very dry, and I used to be very, very oily pretty much all over, but now it's just mainly in my T-zone. And like I've said before, my nose gets oily, but it stays kind of dry right in the crook of that nose, so that's craziness. And I do have coffee, and she is scalding hot. I've been letting her cool, and I really want to drink. Okay, if you've not subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button down below. I do have a giveaway going, and you do have to be subscribed. There is a giveaway, a Gleam link in that description box for the video, and that's pretty much it on that. I don't know what foundation I want to use today. I think maybe I'm going to use my Fenty. I really like that one. And I'm just going to take my sponge, minus one cat hair tiger boy. If you have pets, you understand. And I'm just going to... Actually, she sent me a primer. I need to try that primer. I'm going to add a drop of the bronzer. A little bronzer, because that is a little too light for me. So I mix it and just going to set it down for a second. Hopefully it doesn't all come running off. This is the Lancome Le Base Pro. She did send this as well, and it's a full bottle. I do like the more silicone-y kind of primers. To me, it just makes everything kind of smooth. And I stay kind of more right in here with it, and then I just spread out what's left over. Alright, we're going to give that a moment to do its thing, and pick up my sponge here. And I'm just going to start to dab this around, pick up a little bit. And you guys know I like a very light application, so I don't use a whole lot of product when it comes to foundation. I think I could have bronzed this up just a hair bit more, but once it shears down, see, it's fine. I don't like a lot of foundation around my nose or my forehead. It just, to me, it looks cakey. And usually with my hair pulled back, you can see that makeup line if you go too heavy. So, and I pull her down. So if it starts to look too cakey, I'm just looking, I take the clean side and then just kind of go around the edges and just take a little off. Alright, for concealer, Fit Me is right here. That's what I'm going to use. This is the shade 10 Light. And I'm just going to put a little up in here. I did go to bed a little earlier than I usually do last night. because I have been staying up a little later than I usually do. And I think I went to bed at 10 or 9-ish, right before 10. And I had a very upset stomach yesterday. And I just felt bad. I started feeling bad at work. At first I just thought it was my back hurting. And it was my back hurting. But by the time I got home, I don't know if it was a little bit of a stomach bug or what, because I didn't really eat anything crazy. I had 2 slices of pizza at work. Pizza I eat all the time. Just Little Caesars, pepperoni only. But yeah, so I think I'm still feeling a little bit of that today. I'm just feeling a little worn out and need to drink some extra water today. Okay, to set that, I did get the Fit Me in Fair, so I now have light and I have fair. And guess what, guys? I washed my makeup brushes. Yes, I did, finally. Well, I'll try not to slurp that, but it's still pretty warm. Alright, so this is the one in light, and I'm going to use the beautiful Luxie brushes that came in the BoxyCharm. I used one the other day. Where is that brush? Well, I'm gonna grab this one. This is the 516, and I liked the other one. The other one, that's Southern. How Southern is that for you? I think that is the Precision. Here we go. That's the one I'm looking for. This is the Precision one. This was the 660, and I'm gonna lean forward because I have on black pants and I don't want the powder all over my pants. It usually wipes right off, but you know. And I'm not caking this on like I did the other day. Just lightly patting a little. Because I'm going to use one of these eyeshadow palettes, and I don't know if they have fallout, so I'm adding just, see that, a little extra. Anything left on the brush, go around those areas that do crease a little. And that's all for light. And then I'm just going to take my Wet n Wild, because I'm trying to use some products up. This is the Photo Focus, and I have been making a dent in this baby. So I'm just going to take my It Cosmetics brush and powder everything else. And that's all she wrote. Alright guys, I have 2 bronzers I can use. I have the Chocolate Chip from Makeup Revolution, the Chocolate Bar Bronzer and Highlighter, and I have the Film Rosa that has a highlight and bronzer. So those are 2 options. And as far as eyeshadow, I have a lot of eyeshadow and 1 lip palette. And this, I will not, this is going to be a display once I get all my stuff set up. I probably will not touch into that because it's Natasha Denona. And this beauty right here will probably be on display. Look how gorgeous. I showed this in the other video, but look. She's in Paris. Back there's the Eiffel Tower. She's just hanging out. But the one that I'm really dying to use is Nars, because I don't have any eyeshadows from Nars. And that's the one we are going to dive into today. And I have all my usual suspects of brushes out here. And probably a few extras. Lord have mercy. Too much stuff, Shannon. I need to clean this up. So I'm going to take my usual brush, the one from Bestope, and I'm just going to prime my eyes. It's too early in the morning. I got up early to film these because I have one more I want to do today, and that is back here. I got the Ricky's Cult Crushes box, and we're going to go through that in the next video. So stay tuned. And guys, did I mention I have a pop-up giveaway going? If you've not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I will have that giveaway video linked down below. And you do have to follow the Gleam link that's in that video description. Okay, and I'm just going to take the shade up here in the top. I don't want to blind you with that mirror. Pat a little on So we'll have something to work against here, and it's not so grabby. These are gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm going to come back the next shade, and I'm taking that all the way over to the corner. I've kind of been liking that look the last few days, and I'm going to start fluffing it up toward the brown. Guys, I was having such a good dream. Oh my goodness, it was such a good dream. I'm not going to tell you what it was about, but it was a good dream. Don't you hate waking up from those when your alarm, you're right, like in a really good spot of a dream, and your alarm clock goes off and you're like, no! And then you try to doze back off and get kind of like to the same spot. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. That was a good dream. Alright, so now I'm going to switch to a smaller brush. And this one I did use yesterday, so she is dirty again. This is the number 5 out of that BH set. I'm going to come in. Oh gosh, they're so pretty. This kind of red. I've been wearing reds a lot lately. I'll tap just a little of that because I do not know how pigmented these are. Personally, I know they're good shadows, but I don't know how much to pick up, and I don't want to go crazy because I'm going to work. And I wore the how do you say, Alamar palette yesterday. I pretty much did the same exact look that I did in the BoxyCharm unboxing. And that palette is so good, guys. That is a good palette. So it was very colorful yesterday with the orange and green and a really vibrant or shiny metallic kind of greeny gold shimmer that's in there. I'm just softly building that color up. Just making sure. This eye always gets a little higher up than that eye. I don't know why. So we're just gonna bring a little color up higher. Alright, so let me see. Alright, switching brushes again, down to my little number 7. And I'm just going to keep coming in with the darker colors. I'm going to pick up this dark chocolate brown very lightly. I'm just going to pat that in the corner. Pat, pat, pat. And then wiggle. And get a cup, drink of coffee. Yeah, cup of coffee. Tap, tap, tap. Just a little bit more. I want to bring it over just a hair. Tap, tap. My stomach said, "Is coffee all you're giving me?" Darn, girl. Yeah, I don't eat breakfast. I'm not a big breakfast person. Usually I have to be up for a little bit, and then after my coffee, I'm up for a little while, and then I'll get hungry. But yeah, I'm just not a big, or I should say, I'm not a big eat breakfast when I first get up person. I love breakfast. I can have breakfast for dinner or lunch. It doesn't matter. It's just I'm not hungry when I first get up. A cup of coffee does me good for a few hours, and then I'm at work, and usually by my first break, I'm starving. So that's how it goes. I'm going to come back with that blending brush that I always use. And just blend out these edges nice and soft. And let's see what we got going on. Alright. I need a shadow brush. There's one. This one is from the BoxyCharm. It's from the vintage. This is the number 1. I really like these two out of that set. The angled one I don't really use. And the champagne pink down here on the bottom is looking really nice. So I think, though, I'm going to come in with this kind of coppery pink one first. And just put that. That's how I've been doing lately, is I'll do one shade in the center of the lid. And then I'll leave the corner open for a lighter color. And I pull that lighter color over top of that center color. If you feel like you're losing some of that center color, add a little bit more. Oh, that's pretty. I'm going to take a little pencil brush. See, look, clean. You can actually see the white tips. And take the shades that I used on the eye. So this is that transition shade. And then the darker shade. And I'm just staying right on the tips of that brush, trying to my boy's back there cleaning. And then the darkest shade, I am going to grab that teeny tiny little brush and just put in the outer corner right there. Maria, this is so good. This is so good. And I'm going to smudge just a little on the upper lash line right at the outer corner, just right out there. Okay, I think that's it for eyes. I may come back in with that brush and take that lightest pink and tuck just a little in the corner. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That is too pretty. I'll get up a little closer so you can see. I'll blend that out a little bit more right here. It's very quiet today. All right. Mascara, I'm going with Lash Paradise. Somehow I have 2 of these open. I don't know, but I was going through some of my stuff and I'm like, how do I have 2 tubes of Lash Paradise open? I don't know. I know how. One is not open and I don't know what I've done with that one now. This is the one that's open because I can see where I've used it and used it. The other one came out of that Walmart set. Yes, that's what it was. See? Gone. So it has not been used. It's a brand new tube. And I don't want to poke my eyeball out. So I'm going to use... Oh, I can get it open. I just had it open, Shannon. What's the deal? This palette. Where does the glitter all over my face now? Should I have used that glitter glue, you think? Maybe? Well, glitter doesn't bother me, so if it's all over me, I'm fine. But I will check on that later today in the mirror, and if it is everywhere, I know next time to use the glitter glue. Or you can leave me a comment down below and tell me, Shannon, you should have used that glitter glue with that Nars glitter. Live and learn, that's for sure. I'm 46 years old and I learn something new every day. All right, so now I know where the other tube of, and I don't even know where I put it up now. I put it up somewhere. Mascara came from. Okay, I am going to try one of these babies. I don't know which one. This looks kind of dark, but we're going to go light-handed. So just one tap in and just very lightly on the skin. One tap. Lord Shannon. Alright, I may have to take this one and tap it on the back of my hand because it is dark. It is very dark. We'll clean that brush off and blend the crap out of it. We're going to powder back over that, so that will one teeny tiny tap on the tip. See, when I just one, yeah, teeny tiny tap. Just along that jawline a little. Blend, 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 blend. Of course, I'll probably have all that sweated off by the end of the day. I am going to take a little bit of face powder and just kind of go over, especially this side. It got like a little bit darker. The blush, one tap, I'm going to tap that one off. Just keep it on the apple. Really don't need any blush after all that bronzer. And I may even take a sponge here just a little and kind of tap over that. I think this side is darker. The other side's not so bad. And blend again. Alright, this is the tapered highlight out of the BoxyCharm, and it doesn't even look like she touched this one, so I don't know. It's a gold, we're going with it. And I do go right up to the eyeshadow. Not always, but sometimes. And just a little down the nose. I've maybe a little bit, anything left on that brush on the forehead. And, whew, those cheeks are definitely done today. That's good. I also got my Baby by Derma the other day. I've not used it, but she's sitting here. And that beautiful blush that I had got from Ashley, I did depot that and put it into this one, and it fit perfect, so I can use that one now. I just wasn't using it in that big towel container that it was originally in, so I took it out and put it in this little pot. It was one of those that had a pot and the brush was attached, and you took the lid off the brush and went in. I don't use those, so I didn't want to waste the blush because it's beautiful, so I depotted it. So now I can get use out of it. All right, now what do we got? So let's do some brows, since everything else is so kind of dramatic today. We need a little bit more than a natural brow, so I'm grabbing my e.l.f. and my favorite brush. This came out of that Walmart set, but you can get these brushes or this kind of style. It's got your angled brush on one end and a spoolie on the other. And I'm just going to fill these in a little bit. or maybe a lot. All right, that'll work for me. And I usually have a Kleenex over here to clean this brush off, so I need to get me a little Kleenex. I'm going to leave my brush laying out so I can clean it off before I put it up. Last but not least, the lips. I have those two beautiful lippies I got the other day, and I wore the, what is it, Polished Tango in the last one. So this time I'm going to use the 906. 906. It is the burnished blush. That'll work. These are good. If you like a lip balm kind of feel, but you want color on your lips, these are so good. They're $8 a piece. At Walmart, they're like $7.97 or whatever, but they're right at $8. If you get them at your drugstore, you might could hit the like buy one get one half off and have some rewards dollars and that kind of thing. This is the MAC. That smells so good. Alright, and I think that's about it for today. Yes, I do have just enough hair to get a small ponytail still, so yay for that too. So that is it for this look. I really like how it turned out. It's so pretty, and I'm going to keep up with the glitter fallout to see how that does. And we'll be using some more of these goodies in the next couple of videos, because she sent a lot. She sent so much. And if you want to see everything that she sent, I'll leave that video link down below to his friend mail from Maria. And stay tuned, because our next video, we're going to be doing this Ricky's box back here and seeing what all's inside of there. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, because we are doing a pop-up giveaway. And the next giveaway will be an international giveaway. So super excited about that. And I'll see you guys on the next one.